Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I know. I really don't have much to say on why I've been gone. I always tell you guys, life happens, and life literally does happen. So that's really what I've been gone. I've been in the mood to like spring clean, deep clean, and just get rid of things. So I've been doing a lot of that and just like sticking to going to the gym. And yeah, I do miss you guys, so that's why we are here. I'm very on my Edward Cullen, eyes vibe, because deep down, I will always want to be him in the part of the movie where he just sparkles and shines in the sun. So wearing the contacts definitely gives me those vibes, like I am part of the Cullens. I'm their very, 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 very long lost cousin. Anyways, today I have for you guys my favorites for the month of March. And we have one disappointment and a product that was a disappointment, but it has gone over to the other side. So let's jump right in. I'm going to start off with primers and products that I am done with, which is always very, very important to me. I haven't been wearing makeup. I haven't worn makeup maybe for a week already. And like this girl here today, I don't know who she is. Like she is somebody else. I just haven't seen myself with makeup, and it just feels like forever to me that your girl's like, who is she? Like, who is she? Also, my hair, I wanted to straighten it today because I was like, okay, they're going to get over the egghead, ponytail. So, like, let's do something. And my hair's still at that stage where it's like, it's long, but not long enough to look good straight or curled. And I just feel like I'm so annoyed. This makes me want to cut my hair short again. And then I'm like, girl, you've grown it out so much. Like, just hang in there. But it doesn't look good in my opinion. Anyways, well, also, side note, can you guys believe I still have my nails? Like, I'm about to take them off because I've heard this one a lot of times already. Because it is, wait, there. It is lifting. There you go. You guys know I am not a fill type of girl. Never have been, never will be. And yes, I can say never because over the years since I was 15, that my mom used to take me to like the swap meet to get my nails done. I've just never been a fill girl. And I think maybe I've gotten it once, or we're pushing it at twice. But for sure once. And I just don't feel like it's a new set. It doesn't feel right to me because it just gives me the heebie-jeebies to get fills. Like if all your nails lift like that and then you get a fill, like if you have trapped water, no. And your girl is very about her nail cleanliness. Like you can see my nails. They are grown out, but you will not see dirt, junk, nothing underneath these nails because I cannot. That is like one of my biggest pet peeves of life for myself. And I mean, by all means, I am not judging anyone, but for myself, you will never catch this girl with crusty nails underneath. Ever. I have a brush. Your girl brushes her nails like when she's washing her hands like nobody's business. And your girl will be cooking, and I am the type that is cooking. I pull out the veggies, wash my hands. I cut the veggies, wash my hands. I put something in the pot, wash my hands. I put oil in the pot and I wash my hands. I put seasoning on my chicken, on my meat, and I wash my hands. Like there is not a step that I don't do and wash my hands. It's just, that's how I am. But anyways, look at how grown out my nails are. Also, I have been taking vitamins and drinking lots of water, so that does help. But I'm so impressed with how long they are. That's crazy. Anyways, let's stop jibber jabbing about other stuff and let's get into the products. So we'll start off with primers. Elf Jelly Pop. I mean, it wouldn't be a video of mine if I didn't talk about Elf. Like, can they sponsor your girl? Anyways, e.l.f. Jelly Pop and Poreless Putty. These are my tried and true ride or dies. I'm so glad they brought these back. They brought this specific one back. I think it's the scent of it that's so delicious and how hydrating but tacky and long lasting and all that helps my foundation like adhere so good. I just love this primer so much. And then in case you're wondering if I ever finish this, this is another one gone. I have probably one more use and we're done with it. e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is forever going to be a favorite. If you're looking for a good pore filling primer, this one is it, and it won't break the bank. It is, I can't remember the price, but it is drugstore price. Like old school drugstore price, not drugstore prices now, which are just insane. I just can't even, but whatever. Anyways, this one, tried and true, forever and ever and ever and ever. And then done with another foundation. This one I am shook, and it just solidifies that this is one of my favorites, and I just don't want to accept it because I keep looking for a good foundation. But you know what it is? That I was so invested in buying designer foundations, like super expensive designer foundations, that I had very high expectations from. And honestly, if you tell me to compare that designer foundation, to choose between that one and a drugstore one, 110% will choose the drugstore, because the way those designer foundations have literally let me down and not worked out for my skin, I'm just like, girl, like, do you not want luxury on your skin? Because nothing's working. Drugstore, amazing. Luxury, high-end, expensive AF foundations, not working. So your girl's gonna stick with her little drugstore foundations, and this one's definitely up a little more there in price. Definitely not compared to the pricey ones that I already spent my money on. So I will be repurchasing this one. MN3 is the shade that I always get, and it's like the perfect shade, which is why I love this even more, because I don't need to mix any other foundations with this one to get my perfect match. This is just one and done, and it's amazing. Skincare that I have been obsessed with, because, I mean, even though I didn't do my makeup, I have been sticking to skincare. But I do care. Hydra Vibes 8 Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. Love. I cannot say any more good things about this moisturizer other than it's amazing. But you guys know those moisturizers that make you feel like your skin is refreshed and cool? This gives me that, and that is A+, 10 out of 10 for me. And it is relatively affordable compared to other, you know, brands of skincare. As always, they send this to me in PR, but you guys, I only talk about the things that I like. And I haven't tried the cleanser or the actual hyaluronic acid little serum. I needed a new moisturizer, so I started using this one, and I'm just head over heels for it. And I haven't done a video for you guys in a while, so I don't remember the last things I talked about or the last favorites I mentioned. So if I mention products again, I mean, just know they are favorites for a reason. But I try not to mention the same things. It's just hard if you really love that product. I like to always tell you guys the products that I'm using and loving. I know for sure I mentioned this because it has become my favorite. And hands down, this is like one of the best concealers that I've ever used. It's a Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I have mine in the shade N4. It's brightening and hydrating crease-proof serum concealer. And I like it because it doesn't crease in my under eyes. And I have that issue a lot because I do have a lot of fine lines underneath my eyes. So when I started using this one and I didn't notice so much creasing, I was shook and I fell in love with the concealer. The color is perfection for me. It gives me that bright under eye look, but not like stark white and not too like crazy, like you noticeable. It just looks so beautiful. The formula is amazing. And it's perfection. It's so lightweight under the eyes as well, but the coverage is there, which is something that I like. Obsessed. Obsessed. And then I finally went back to Maybelline Fit Me. This powder is one of my favorites. Well, it's my favorite powder from the drugstore, hands down. And I will keep repurchasing it. I was going through tubs and tubs of this, and then I started using my Givenchy, which you guys know that's my forever high-end favorite powder. But I wanted something to use when I film for you guys that looks really good and that I personally love, and this is one of those powders. This is just hands down one of my favorites. I will say it has a little bit of flashback, but I'm not like taking pictures with flash when I'm filming for you guys, so I don't mind it, just a little FYI. This reminds me a lot of the Huda Beauty foundation, not foundation, girl, where? Powder, which now I have seen that they are going to have a fragrance-free powder from Huda Beauty. So if you were ever interested in that powder, but you don't like the scent of it because it is very strong, they are launching it scent-free, which is amazing. I'm glad they're finally doing that. But yeah, the loose finishing powder from Maybelline, and yes, I know it's a finishing powder. I still use it to set my makeup like I do with all my other setting powders. And I do get the shade 05 Fair. And I am obsessed. I'm so happy I bought this again because I was missing it so much. Now we have two cream blushes, well, liquid and cream. These are the two babies that I have been using, and I feel like they're very similar in shade. This is Dusty Rose from e.l.f., the Camo Liquid Blush. Obsessed with this formula, like you guys have no idea. It's one of the best formulas that I have used personally. I love it so much. They're so affordable. And if you don't want to break the bank and you want to try out liquid blushes, because yeah, it's all the rave and all the hype. I know I didn't do the videos that I told you guys I would. Like the e.l.f. ones. You guys know me, always late to the party, always late to the trends of like the popular products, but it's still on my list to do it for you guys. I am redoing everything, like my list, my notes, and everything that I have to film for you guys, and I will get to it, I promise. Even though it's late, I always tell you guys better late than never, so I will have that, you know. But so far, this is the only color I've used, Dusty Rose, and I am obsessed already with the formula. So I can already imagine the other colors. They're so gorgeous. And then LYS Beauty Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in the shade Self Love. Obsession. That's what I'm wearing today. And then I always top off my cream blushes because I don't apply powder blush. I apply, well, this is a powder blush, but to me it's more of a topper. Luminoso Baked Powder Blush from Milani. I top it on over the liquid blush that I do, and I feel like it gives such a nice glowy look without having to use highlighter. So I am really happy with the way I've been doing my blush lately. And this color is just gorgeous. Now this blush, I just love the formula of it, how creamy it is, how pigmented it is, and how long lasting the color is. I love that so much, and I think that's what I love so much about liquid and cream blushes. And I can't believe I was so afraid. I mean, before they went popular, people were still using cream products like that. But I was so afraid because I had oily skin. I was like, oh my gosh, no, everything's gonna melt off because my skin is oily. And that is not the case. Like, girl, get it together. That was never the case. Something that I want to recommend as well is the e.l.f. Cream and Powder Face Brush, the dual-sided one. And I actually use both sides, and I love both sides. This side for sure is my go-to cream brush that I use specifically with this blush. I want to buy more because I just love this brush. So good. I always tell you guys, you don't have to spend a lot of money on brushes to get a good makeup application. e.l.f. brushes are some of the most amazing ones in my opinion, and I have tried all types of brushes. I have MAC, I have Sigma, I have Morphe, I have Real Techniques, I have Luxie. I just have tried a lot. The Pedelium, whatever, Cinema Secrets brushes, BH Cosmetics brushes. The most affordable brushes are my favorite. Real Techniques, BH Cosmetics, e.l.f. have been my favorite for the longest, and I've always raved and talked about affordable brushes. You don't have to break the bank to get good makeup application, because these brushes have been blowing it out of the park for sure, especially the e.l.f. ones, like the black collection. They're so good. A lot of my favorites, and a lot that I use. The nose contour brush, if you want a snatch nose, my girl, Miss Thing. This one is so good. Like, I use this side nonstop to do my cream nose contour, and I'm obsessed. Like, it gives me such a snatched look every time. Every time. And my contour brush is the e.l.f. Putty Primer Applicator Brush. This is amazing for liquid cream contour, and you can't tell me otherwise. I never used it to apply my putty primer. Maybe once, but I'm just not a brush and primer applicator type of girl. So I started using this for my contour. I have 3 brushes of these already, because that's how much I love them for my cream liquid contour. They're amazing. And they're affordable. They're like $6. So if you're looking for an affordable cream contour brush, you can use this for blush. I'm 100% sure you can as well. I just like the shape of this one and how beautiful it deposits and blends out the blush. So e.l.f. brushes for the win. Okay, my lip combo is usually always the same. Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in Cool Girl has been my go-to. It's like the perfect nude for the ombre that I like to do. And today I am wearing the NYX lip pencil in Espresso. I finally found it in my purses. But it's one of my favorites. You could clearly see how small it is already, because I use it so much. This is one of my favorite browns for this ombre lip look with Cool Girl from Too Faced. Obsessed. And then any of the lip oils from e.l.f. I recommend. I have like 4 of them. They're all like all over my purses, because I did do like a little revamp in my closet. It was something small, but it looks so good. Like, I feel so inspired, and I love how it looks now. It's like very aesthetic for me and cute. I hope I get around to doing a Fashion Friday finally for you guys, so you guys can see the new look. And I'm really pushing myself to do it, because I just love how like the little renovated look is of my closet. It inspired me to get back to doing those videos. But back to this. since I have the space, well, since I changed up my space, it's so much easier to change my purses, and I'm one who has an obsession with purses. I would say I have somewhat of a collection of purses. And now the setup that I have, I'm like, ooh, let's use this purse today. Ooh, let's use this one today. And you guys know I carry my bags and stuff, and I take stuff out, but sometimes I just throw my lip oils in there, and they're stranded in the bags. But any color of their lip oils is amazing. I gave one to my sister, and she liked it too. This is Coral Fixation. It's one of my more recent ones, and I love it. It just has a tint of coral, but the formula is what I like. It doesn't make your lips feel dry after you wear it or after it wears off. And that's what I like, because there's some that just make your lips more chapped, and I'm like, that defeats the purpose. These make your lips so juicy and looking like delicious, and they hydrate really nice. So before I did my makeup today, my lips felt really dry. So as I did my skincare, I applied lip oil, then I went to brush my hair and put treatment on my hair, lotion on my body and all that. And I had the lip oil. By the time I came to do my makeup and stuff, my lips were nice, hydrated, no more crusty. So definitely recommend the Glow Reviver lip oils. Girl. And then I know I must sound like a broken record, but Makeup by Mario. So what's on my eyes today? Super simple, I know, but I love it. Master Mattes, and they did come out with a new one that's more cool tone, and your girl bought it. I know. I could have waited for the sale, the Sephora sale, but I was just like, I need it now. And you guys know I'm not one to wear cool tones, but ever since I wore the Huda Beauty palette, the Pretty Grunge palette, that's more cool tone gray vibes, and I just was obsessed with how that looked on my eyes, and I was like, okay girl, cool tones do work on your skin as well. So your girl bought that palette. I will be using it soon. I'm so excited. But this one has been my favorite for the month of March. Like, obsessed. And it's the one I'm wearing today. Clearly I'm obsessed. Today's makeup, let me tell you, started off as a disaster. I tried this foundation again for like the 20th time to give it like a fair shot. I don't think it needs more. But Essence Keep Me Covered Long Lasting Foundation, Transfer and Waterproof. I wanted to like this so much. Clearly, I keep trying it. But it makes my skin so patchy and I feel like it doesn't have the coverage that I want. Like it doesn't cover. The more I blend it out, the more it gets removed. So I was like, okay, maybe it's my sponge. Change my sponge. Change to a brush. And it doesn't set nice on my skin. I was so close to removing this whole makeup, but I was like, I really want to film. I know if I remove my makeup, I'm just going to give up. So I was like, no, just push through it. Just finish your makeup. And once I did my powder, I was like, you know what? Let me just use setting spray. Maybe it'll help it. I use this MAC Fix Plus Stay Over Alcohol-Free Long Lasting Setting Spray. And bro, it just like melted and blended everything together to look decent enough so that I can just film. And I can, you know, I don't mind. I'm going to take this off as soon as I finish filming. But it saved the day. And that's how I'm here filming for you guys, because thanks to this baby right here. And this one is just definitely it does not work out for me anymore. Like it just doesn't work out for me. I tried it so many times already. It has ruined my makeup a lot of times. And it's just a product, it's a disappointment. It does not work for me as much as I wanted it to, because it's an affordable foundation. It just sadly didn't. Now the product, so that's the first disappointment. The product that was a disappointment, and today it has moved into like it's a good product. Let me keep using it, and maybe I'll update you guys in my April favorites if it ended up being a favorite. Is the Too Faced Pomade in a Pencil Brow Shaper and Filler. I got the shade Soft Black. I do love the packaging. That was something that I was going to mention, but okay. Your girl has had just the time of her life with her eyebrows since I was 15 and I shaved them off. Now, as I was older, that I would do my eyebrows. So you see the top part of my brows? That was actually the bottom part when I would draw my eyebrows, and then I would draw them up here. And I mean, you guys have seen this just literally in my last video. That's how I was doing my brows. But I stopped doing my brows. Like I just let them grow out. Wasn't purposefully letting them grow out, but I didn't do anything to my skin other than skincare for this past week that I haven't done my makeup, and my eyebrow hairs have grown out so much. So today when I was starting to do everything, I was like, you know what? Let me just clean up lightly underneath like the crazy hairs that were all the way over here and just clean it up. And this is my brow shape without me drawing them above, using the top of my brows as the bottom. And let me just show you guys, because I can't believe it. Honestly, I was so shook. And that's why I was like, today, you know, I finished my makeup. I was like, girl, who is that? With brows and all. Anyways, so I was doing my brows. As you guys can see, you have hairs all over. It's very sparse down here, but it's growing out. And this is actually like a pomade in a pencil formula. So when I used it the first times, I used it to draw above, and it doesn't work that way. It works to fill in the brows very nicely, and you have to use the light hand, and that's the key to it. And I used it today, and I was like, oh my gosh, like that pencil is amazing. and you literally just fill it in very lightly. If you press too hard, it's very pomadey and it just sticks. And obviously I was drawing my eyebrows up here, so it looks so stark and crazy and like patchy that I didn't like it. So when I tried it today, I was like, oh my gosh, this could be a new favorite now that I have eyebrows. You know, now I think I'm all that in a bag of chips. So yeah, so this has, we're gonna keep using it and see how it goes, and then I'll update you guys like I always do in a future favorites. Yeah. I just want to thank you guys for the comments, supporting me on Instagram, TikTok. If you guys want to see a sneak peek of the closet, follow me on TikTok. I will be posting some hauls that I've done recently. I think I showed a lot of the products to you guys already in the past hauls, but I have also done some other unboxings and stuff, and like TJ Maxx hauls, and I'm gonna post all that. I just filmed them yesterday. I'm so excited. And yeah, your girl is here for now. Thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate you very, very much, and I'm going to push harder than ever this year, well, starting these months, because I really have to get on it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you so much for watching, for all your support. And like always, I will for sure see you guys in my next video. Bye.